Hello, thanks for being here with me, Tiger Lilith Tarot. We are going to be doing a full moon reading for Virgos. Happy birthday, Virgos. Happy season. I hope you've been enjoying it. It's been, I know, fairly hot in some places. Still in that summertime. We've got a full moon in Pisces, which is your sister sign. So generally, to me, when a sign is experiencing a full moon, it's their season, they kind of feel even more affected by it. So we are going to look here at what this full moon is illuminating, what to release, and what is transforming. Under the transformation area, this could be things also that are coming to light if you set any intentions during the new moon 2 weeks ago, during the new moon in the beginning of Virgo season. I'm going to start with the oracle cards here, and then we are going to look at the tarot, and then I will clarify. And if at any point in this video something resonates with you, something surprises you, you have questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I would be happy to get back to you if there are any questions you have during the reading. I also offer personal readings, so if this reading really does resonate with you and you would like to go deeper into it, or you want a personal reading, my email is below and you can contact me there. All right, for Virgo placements, excuse me. We have under illumination, what can no longer be hidden, radical honesty. Well, that's pretty big to me coming out right there. What can no longer be hidden? Radical honesty. Things are going to be coming to light, whether you like them or not. I also get the feeling masks are going to be removed. Right in the picture here, she's removing a mask there. This card does say, to believe in the facade is to suffocate in the armor of alienation, self-defeat, and self-denial. So it's about being radically honest with yourself. So that's what's being illuminated here. Here we have intuition under release. What can you let go of? Excuse me. What is no longer serving you? Belief or attitude that's holding you back here. So intuition. It's possible that you've been here, we'll see what more comes out there. What I'm getting is it might be time to speak something. Like you've been holding back and just having a knowing of something. And then under transformation, what is getting ready to emerge? This could be intentions you set from the new moon. We have number 22, women supporting women. Together we can transcend our individual limitations. So if there's something that's come full circle, ready to emerge, what's transforming in your life? So I feel like friendships possibly are transforming, who you rely on for support. Women supporting women. Okay. Let's take a look at the tarot here. Being like big high priestess energy off this intuition card as well. I'm going to take that one first since it popped out here. All right, we have the Page of Wands. Under illumination, what can no longer be hidden, what you need to see. And this is what's been hidden in your life, or what you are hiding from yourself. Page of Wands. Judgment. For some of you, I'm getting that there's something about you're deciding whether you want to have another child. Yeah, it's like some of you, there's a decision being made on whether you want to nurture another life, a young life. Page of Wands. As we get more into the reading, we'll see it could be, you blending a family with someone else, like if you're accepting another younger child. Like, I feel like something about for some of you, something about a young child can no longer be ignored. Either that you're deciding if you want to have another child, or like I said, if you're merging families, if you're in the process right now of merging families, there's something about a younger energy that can no longer be ignored. You have a child, or this other person has a child, and like a judgment call is being made. There's an awakening about, we're going to see more as we clarify and as the spread comes out, but there's awakening or realization regarding the nurturing of a younger energy. For those of you that this is not a child, it's like what's being illuminated, though it can no longer be hidden, are what your desires are. These are possibly dreams that you had when you were younger. You might be getting very honest with yourself about what your true creative desires, kind of heart's desire is. I almost see you like building, there's something of building up the energy to overcome the obstacles that you see in the future too. And through this energy, it's like you're making a decision on how you're going to move forward with the Queen of Pentacles. I'm getting very nurturing energy off the Queen of Pentacles here. So it's like this illumination of, with all this energy, not only awakening to it, but awakening to, feel like you're awakening to some sort of limitations too. And it could just be the limitation of time, right? There are only so many hours in the day. You only have time to nurture so much. So you're deciding what it is you want to nurture. It's like something about that can no longer be hidden. What to let go of, what is no longer serving you, death. Okay. The Two of Wands. And the Five of Swords. I feel like this middle section is about looking backwards. What's no longer serving you is looking back. Death is a card of transformation, but it's like, I don't think what's saying what's no longer serving you is transforming. But it's like you can release, it's like releasing the belief or attitude that you have to constantly look backward in order to transform. You don't constantly have to be looking back, looking at the past. Because we have this intuition card here, which is about, I feel like Virgo, there's a message here that you already have an understanding. And it's you don't need to look back anymore for the lessons. Like it's time to just move forward. It's transforming. Okay. The Emperor, this could be a job. Could be a work situation that's transforming for you. You're getting you have a new boss. There's the High Priestess card. It's possible that you're starting a new job that you were like manifesting, dreaming of. You fought for it, and now you're starting it. You have a new boss. You have a new structure, and someone running that structure. You have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. So this could be about a specific relationship. I'm getting more, though, that it's about decisions. The Lovers is a card of choices, which path to take. I feel, especially with this row here under what is transforming, something about your structure is transforming that you fought really hard of. But with the Seven of Wands and the High Priestess, it's like you had a knowing about something. And so this structure is finally showing itself. This could be jobs. It doesn't necessarily have to be a job, but if it is, the things maybe you applied for 2 weeks ago, and now, or you heard news about them, the past 2 weeks have been leading up to this. Okay, let's see with the Page of Wands. We have the Page of Cups. Definitely a young energy here that can no longer be avoided. This, the Page of Cups, I'm getting your past. I immediately got the word your past. And it is interesting because this Page of Cups is looking backwards. There's something about your past, possibly about a child, or again, just your past hopes, dreams, wishes, desires that can't be ignored. And maybe that's part of, if you have a new job or something over here, that's part of it. With Judgment, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you're taking stock of something. You can no longer, I feel, Virgo, like what this is saying is that you can no longer support, you can no longer keep going at the energy you were going at. Your output, there was something that just can't continue on the way that it was. And so you're really having to take stock. You're awakening to this, and you're having to look at what, I feel like there's patience. You're exercising patience, but you're looking at what are you going to take with you, basically, on like this next leg, this next part of your journey. Okay, with the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Four of Wands and the Four of Swords. The Emperor is also a number 4. It's number 22, women supporting women. I feel like all of these energies are connected, especially Queen of Pentacles. This is one of your cards, Virgo. Four of Swords, Four of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. This has to do with your home. Four of Swords. Taking stock, deciding what to nurture, what to take with you when it comes to your home, so that you can enjoy your home environment. You're really thinking about this, the Four of Swords. Like I said, this is what's being illuminated, what can no longer be hidden. So something about, waking up to, I said, what do you want to nurture? Especially with your home environment, so that you can have fun, so that you can enjoy what's coming. With Death, we have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, it feels like there's kind of a dreamy energy with Death and the Seven of Cups that needs to be released. Very watery energy. It's both Scorpio cards. Not getting really the traditional meaning. I'm getting more of just kind of illusion. Look at one more for the Death, Seven of Cups. One more. Moon. Yeah, a funny feeling that was going to come out. That's Pisces energy. So more water. There's lots of illusion right now. It's time. I feel like what it's saying is it's time to release any sort of illusions that you have, which with the Pisces moon, it's almost like it's happening, not the release is happening naturally. It's almost like these illusions are happening. I think some of this has to do with the moon phase we're in, because this is a lot of that energy. But it makes sense because this is your season. Pisces is your sister sign. So being very affected by this moon. And it's time to release any sort of illusions that you had about the past. And any kind of fantasy. I would just really be looking out for, it's not trickster energy, but I would be looking out for not, I guess that my advice here would be, this is such elusive, watery energy. Like, try and stabilize yourself, ground yourself as much as possible. Two of Wands with the Sun. There's traditionally a child on the Sun card. I feel like some of this has to do with looking back, to release looking back at for some of you, release looking back when it comes to a child. But I feel for others of you, it's release, like looking back. It's again just about looking back at your past. There's something about your desires here. It's very heavy in the center with the Two of Wands and the Sun. but this is what you can let go of to, so that you can, transform, right? Keep progressing. The Five of Swords with the King of Pentacles. So you have the King and Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. The King of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is, I feel like it's time to release here with the Five of Swords, looking back at past arguments, past defeats, past victories. Again, I'm really getting a heavy feeling it has to do with the past. And the King of Pentacles, I'm almost feeling like you're looking back at them going like, you're looking back at them with great generosity. With the King of Pentacles. And this King of Pentacles is very noble looking. He's got a crown. He's showing off his pentacle. He's well dressed. He's very proud. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting that you're looking back with this pride, like this, like, look at how generous I was in arguments, or that like you let, I feel like it's time to release some sort of idea that there was grace where there wasn't any, that there was generosity. It's like this feels like something stable from the past. This could have to do with this could have to do with work as well, with the King of Pentacles. I could see this as being almost a message to release, looking back at past arguments, but also self-doubt with bosses, managers, just people of a higher status than you at work, especially if you are starting a new job. Yeah, I really feel this is work-related. Three of Pentacles. What's transforming, if it's not work-related, it probably has to do with family, right? Especially, I said, there's something about a child, like a younger energy for some of you that can no longer be ignored. The Three of Pentacles is about bringing energies together. So this is like your energy, your person's energy, and then, like, again, one of you has a child, or one of you has another, family, or another part of the equation. It's not that has to come into play in your relationship. So it's about working together and bringing those energies together. And with the Emperor, about the structure of it, that's what's transforming. So I feel like that's to do, for some of you, it's this child energy and it's family. For others of you, it feels like it's work. You're working with new people. Possibly you have a new support system at work. Women supporting women. With the Seven of Wands, we have the Ten of Pentacles. If you are starting a new job, it's like you have a knowing that this is going to lead to long-term success, long-term wealth, generational wealth, stability. You fought for that. This is something very stable. The High Priestess with the Five of Pentacles. Well, your intuition is transforming here. I feel like you're no longer going to be waiting. I think that's what's happening here with the High Priestess and the Five of Pentacles. The High Priestess is a card of potential, right? It's knowing, but it's not moving forward. And the Five of Pentacles is about, kind of being left out in the cold, again, financially. I'm getting a really heavy feeling that this row is about work. Yeah, we have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck here again. So for some of you, it's like you're going to be making more money at a job right now. Maybe not immediately, but it's, again, there's something that's going to pay off in the future. It's like you know this. Okay. And with this card coming out here and all this water in this here, this intuition card, I feel like what's saying to release here again is any illusion, any darkness too. Something, I don't know. I feel like there's a message that, like, things you see in the dark might not be true. Whatever that might mean to you. All right, I'm going to end the reading with an advice card for every row here. Just one from the tarot. So for illumination, advice, we have the King of Wands. I feel like that's you stepping into a leadership role, really knowing what you want. you know, this could be you becoming your own boss as well. And if you are, I feel like what's being illuminated is that it's like you can't ignore that you want to be your own boss any longer. And the advice is to step into it, be bold, you know, but also like a bold, benevolent leader. Lead with your passions. Advice for release. Knight of Wands. Yeah, so I feel like there's more of a message here again than advice. Well, no, the advice is to move forward confidently, right? Remember with the Page of Wands, I said I feel like you're building up to move forward. Mountains in the tarot are obstacles, so you're getting ready to move over those obstacles. And the Knight of Wands is the advice, as I feel like saying, go forward confidently, move in a few different directions. I also noticed, you know, he's got a feather in his cap here, and this knight is also wearing feathers. It's saying to, you know, kind of go with the flow energy of allowing yourself to be moved forward. Transformation, the advice, we had the moon. The moon again coming up. I feel you're really heavily affected by this moon, by this full moon, very much. I feel like the advice here when it comes to the transformation is to look at your own emotions and to not be fooled by anything. Trust your own emotions, delve into your like deeper psyche. All right, Virgos, this is what I have for you. I really hope it resonated. Like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments. Otherwise, have a great full moon. Happy season. I'll see you at your next reading.